It is a frigid night here at Watertown High School as we come to you live for this conference matchup between the Watertown Goslings and the McFarland Spartans. Should be a good one here tonight. Goslings come in with a 2-10 overall record, 0-7 in the Badger Large Conference. Meanwhile, the Spartans coming in tonight 3-4 in Badger Small Conference play, 3-8 overall as we get set to go this evening. The Goslings are coached by Chad Hayes, who enters his second season as the Goslings head coach. They were hoping for a better year, but still trying to find some identity a little bit. Meanwhile, on the other side, for the Spartans, Jeff Meinholt, the head coach. They have had an up and down season as well, but certainly have a lot of good-looking players to come in the future. Certainly a lot of eyes will be on Andrew Kelly, number 4 for McFarland. He's their leading scorer, averages 12.1 a game. Meanwhile, on the other side, Ben Schwapel has had a great year, 17.4 points per game. And after that, the Goslings do tend to mix it around a little bit. Kelvin Hurchin has come big this year, 9.4 per game, 7.2 for Brady Schauer. And Reese Camrath averages 7 a game. So we'll have to see the Goslings spread it around tonight. Should be a good game here this evening. Tip-off will be coming our way in just a matter of moments. It was scheduled for 7:15. JV game ran slightly behind, so we're just waiting for that buzzer to go off. And momentarily, we will kick it over to the PA announcer. We will get things started for us here.
Demonstrating high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Please enjoy tonight's game in a positive manner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, will you please rise, remove your hats, as Watertown's Kate Kazmarek will perform tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets bright glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, so as we settle back in here, we're going to get the starting lineups in just a moment. And again, we'll let the PA announcer take it away to introduce our two teams this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's game is between the McFarland Spartans and Watertown Goslings. Now let's meet tonight's starters. First for McFarland, starting at guard, number 0, a 5'7" senior, Caden Meinholt. Starting at 6'5" junior, number 2, Brady O'Hala. Starting at guard, a 6'1" senior, number 4, Andrew Kelly. Starting at 6'1" junior, number 11, Kellen Peel. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 14, Braylon Roeder. Head coach for McFarland is Jeff Meinholt, and he's assisted by Tim King. And now the starters for the Watertown Goslings. Starting at guard, a 6'2" junior, number 1, Brett Schwapel. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 3, Jacob Hurchin. At guard, a 5'11" junior, number 5, Calvin Hurchin. At forward, a 6'5" junior, number 15, Braden Schmidt. And at forward, a 6'2" senior, number 21, Brady Shower. Head coach for Watertown is Chad Hayes, and he's assisted by Cole Becklow, Matt Clowns, and Ron Miller.
All right, so here we go again, back in the saddle, if you will. One more time, starting for the Spartans today, number 0, Caden Meinholt. He is a guard, senior guard. Number 2, Brady Ochala, the forward 6'5" junior. Number 4, Andrew Kelly. He's the leading scorer for the Spartans. He is a senior as well. Number 11, Kellen Peel, listed as a forward guard at 6'1". And number 14, Braylon Roeder, as the tip-off will be won by the Goslings and Braden Schmidt, who won the tip. And the Goslings will start with the basketball this evening. Shower at the top of the key, hands it off to the leading scorer for the Goslings, Brett Schwefel. Rossi goes to Shower. The Goslings would love to get some ball movement going here early on. Shower turns and drives, lays it up, can't get it to fall, but he gets his own rebound. Shower again off the glass, no good. This time it'll be rebounded by Andrew Kelly, and back the other way comes McFarland. So a couple of chances for the Goslings on their opening possession, and they come up empty. Kelly drives and now kicks it out to Meinholt. Spartans trying to find something in the paint here. Let's see if they can do it. Working their way around the key. Turning the corner is Ochala. He thought about taking the shot. Now he'll pass it away to Peel. They work it back outside. Andrew Kelly now again. Back into Ochala, back out to Kelly. Again, just trying to get the Goslings to trip up and make a mistake. Good double team defense there from the Goslings. Driving inside is Meinholt. And now the pass goes to Ochala, and he will lay it off the glass and in for the game's first points. 2-0 Spartans as we are underway. Hopefully you're all bundled up, sitting in front of the fireplace as we bring you this presentation here tonight. Let us come out in the cold weather and just take a seat and listen to us tonight. Jumper up from Schwefel is good. And Schwefel ties the game with 16:03 remaining here in the first half. Andrew Kelly driving, lost the ball for a moment. He said Kelly the leading scorer for them, 12.1 points a game. Meinholt turns the corner and kicks it out. Brady Ochala puts up another shot. That one's off, and Brady Shower will tip the rebound over to Braden Schmidt, and back the other way come the Goslings. 3 on the way is banked in. Calvin Hurchin's got his first basket of the night. Second on the team in scoring with 9.4 a game. And he gives the Goslings their first lead, 5-2. Meinholt turns the corner and drives. Lost the basketball. Back the other way come the Goslings. Up court to Hurchin, and he got it. Timeout, McFarland, and the Goslings up 7-2 now as they roll into this McFarland timeout with 15:07 left here in the first half. A hot start for Calvin Hurchin. He's got 5 of the Goslings' 7 points, and that's exactly what the Goslings needed to do to get started here tonight. Very winnable game. It's been a tough year for Chad Hayes and his Goslings team, and they're trying to find some identity, and that's a good way to do it. A lot of experience, though, that's starting to get underway with this Goslings group with the Hurchin brothers and, of course, Brett Schwefel having an outstanding year. Let's see if the Spartans can turn it around here. Brady Ochala will inbound it. Kellen Peel will bring it up. Shot up by Kelly is off the mark, and rebound will go to Braden Schmidt. A lob is off the hands of Schwefel, and it'll be McFarland ball. Mason Rowe, number 21, checked in for McFarland before. The Goslings still with their starting 5 out there. Schwefel, Jake Hurchin, number 3, Kelvin Hurchin, number 5, Braden Schmidt, number 15, and Brady Schauer, number 21. The Goslings starting 5 tonight. Meinholt over to Peel. Again, the Spartans are going to try to work it around the arc here to try to find something in the paint. Meinholt will pass it over to Kelly. You got to think Andrew Kelly will take the majority of the looks here tonight. He's by far their best scorer. Again, the Spartans being patient, just trying to find something. Meinholt drives, trying to pass it, and it's a turnover and back the other way to the Goslings. Mason Rowe was the intended target there, and just could not find the basketball. Meanwhile, the 6'9" junior, Ben Forbes, will enter the game for the Spartans. Brett Schwefel brings it up the court here for the Goslings. He gets a screen from Schmidt. Schwefel off the glass and in. Schwefel's got 4 points in the early going. Goslings lead 9-2 with 13:47 left in the first half. 3 on the way is off the mark. Forbes attempted it. Hurchin comes up with the rebound for the Goslings. And now Jake Hurchin will bring it back. And he'll pass it over to Kelvin. Inside they go to Brady Schauer, who puts it up, and he's got it.
Brady Schauer.
So Brady Schauer scores his first basket of the night. Goslings' lead is now 9, 11-2. Meinholt drives, passes it off. They get it over to Forbes. The shot is good.
Ben Forbes.
Forbes with that 6'9" frame, able to put it up and in. Goslings do not have anybody who matches his size. Shot coming here from Hurchin. It's off. Jake gets his own rebound, and Forbes will corral it. And again, the size of Ben Forbes comes in handy as, whoa. Caden Meinholt puts up a 3, and it's 11-7 just like that. Here come the Spartans. Schauer drives, puts it up short off the rim, throws it, just could not get it off Forbes. They're going to say it's off of Schauer, that he stepped on the baseline, and so the Spartans will get the ball. Number 5, Hayden Harrison will check in for McFarland. Meanwhile, Elliot Rathey will check in for the Goslings, number 11. Rathey had some good showings last year. We'll see if they can work him in towards the end of this season. Boy, just could not go anywhere with Meinholt. They're going to get a foul on Brady Schauer here. It's going to be his first, the team's first. So I do apologize. It was actually 12. McAllister Hayes, coach's son, McAllister Hayes, who commits the foul first for the Goslings. Meanwhile, Meinholt works his way in. Shot is up and no good. Rebound will go to Cameron Kranz, who enters the game here for the first time. Schwefel over to Rathey. Rathey goes inside to Kranz. The shot is off. Kranz gets his own rebound. They work it around. McAllister Hayes. Oh, can't get it to go. Off the mark, back the other way to the Spartans. A lot of movement here early for both teams, but the score has remained stagnant now for a couple minutes, 11-7. Andrew Kelly will pass it over to Hayden Harrison, who just checked in, and now he lost the ball. It's on the ground. Rathey will get it up and get it over to McAllister Hayes. Cross court they go, and a foul, I believe, going to be called here on Ben Forbes. It'll be his first and the team's first.
The McFarland foul is number 24, Ben Forbes, his first, the team's first.
Reese Camrath, who checked in the game, is the one who was fouled there. So Hayes will inbound it here for the Goslings. Pass goes in to Schwefel. And Schwefel, the leading scorer. He's already got 4 tonight for the Goslings. He hands it off here to Hayes, and a turnover. So the Spartans will get the ball here with 11:29 left in the first half. 11-7 Goslings. Andrew Kelly kicks and turns. Now he passes it away. That pass deflected, but into the hands of Meinhold. They go back in, trying to use the size matchup with Forbes, and he traveled, and it's a turnover. And the Goslings are going to get the ball here. Kranz will inbound it on the court for the Goslings. Kranz, Schwefel, Hayes, Wrathy, and Camrath. As McAllister Hayes turns the corner, takes the jumper. Oh man, rings out. It is out of bounds, and it will stay with the Goslings.
Number 2, Brady O'Hala. For the Goslings, number 5, Calvin Hurchin.
So Brady Ochoa will check back in for the Spartans. Calvin Hurchin as well, checking back in for the Goslings. Hayes will inbound. Gets it up top to Kranz. Now they get it over to Camrath. Camrath turns the corner, kicks it out. Calvin for 3, he got it.
A three-point basket is good by Calvin Hurchin.
Calvin's got 8 points here in the early going. It's 14-7 Goslings with 10:41 left in the first half. Hayden Harrison's shot is off the mark. Rebound by Forbes. He gets it to go.
Ben Forbes.
Using that 6'9" frame to get the shot and cuts the Goslings' lead back to 5. Calvin passes it over to Hayes. Now over to Camrath. They're trying to work it into Kranz, and they do. Kranz dribbling around, trying to find his way in. That ball was batted away for a second. Corralled by Wrathy, and now Hurchin is blocked. Again, trying to get it over Forbes is not an easy thing to do. Hurchin trying to get some space. Now Camrath, baseline. Pass to Wrathy. He lost it, but McAllister Hayes comes up with it. They work it in to Kranz. Outside to Camrath. Off the mark. Rebound will go to Brady Ochoa. That pass deflected, but still ends up in the hands of Forbes, and his jumper is good. Boy, Ben Forbes, since he's come in the game, 6 points, and he has made this a game again. It's only a 3-point lead with 9:30 left here in the first half. Hurchin turns and drives, now kicks it out to Kranz. Calvin Hurchin has a hot hand. We got a whistle, and we're going to get a screen foul here on Wrathy. That's his first, the team's second. So the Goslings bring 4 back in the game. 4 of their starters. But Caden Meinhold stands at 5'7", but he is crafty for a guard. That was hard to see. I lost him there for a second. Andrew Kelly for 3. He got it. Just like that, we're all tied up 14 apiece with 8:53 left here in the first half. Schwefel almost lost the ball, but he gets it back. Turns the corner, kicks it over to Schauer. Brady Schauer over to Jake Hurchin. It's like the Goslings are trying to find something in the paint. We're going to get a timeout by Chad Hayes. He's going to talk it over. Watertown just having trouble finding something in the paint. So boy, last time out it was 7-2 Goslings, and all of a sudden that has changed quickly. We're all tied here at 14. And again, the presence of Ben Forbes, the 6'9" junior, who entered off the bench for McFarland. He comes in and gets 6 points here in the early going for the Spartans and has provided them with a spark. Meanwhile, Kelvin Hurchin just continues to shoot. He's got 8 points to lead the way here for the Goslings. So at the end of this 30-second timeout, Jake Hurchin is going to inbound it here for Watertown. Here's Brett Schwefel. He'll get it over to Brady Shower. Gosling's got off to a good start. They've been quiet for a little bit, and now Forbes intercepts it, and back the other way, and it's good for Ochala. He's got 4 points, and the Spartans have their first lead since it was 2-0 earlier on in this game. 16-14, McFarland. Schmidt kicks it out to Shower. Brady Shower back over to Jake Hurchin, and again, the Goslings are trying to find maybe a little bit of a hole in the paint here. They find Shower. He's working against the big man Forbes, and they'll kick it back out to Schwefel, and they'll reset and try again. Schwefel will just take it himself, but he's deflected again. Oh, and that pass is stolen away, and they're going to say over and back, and it's going to go to the Spartans here. Interesting call. I wasn't sure they were going to call it on the deflection, but they do. And it was the right call, so that means the Spartans will get the ball. If you're wondering, you can't catch the ball and come back across half court, and it will be a turnover every time as Andrew Kelly banks one in. Kelly's got 5 for the Spartans, 18-14. All of a sudden, it's a 4-point lead for the visiting McFarland. Shower takes it to the glass. Oh, can't get it to fall. Rebound, Hayden Harrison, and back the other way come the Spartans. Inside they go to Forbes again, and it's off. Rebound will go to Braden Schmidt, who did his best that time to prevent Forbes from making the basket and extending the lead to 6. Bouncer over to Schmidt. They're just trying to get something to go, and a foul will be called. And it'll be Braden Schmidt who is fouled, and it looks like it's going to be Forbes who can. They actually called Brady Ohala. I apologize for the foul. Braden Schmidt going to the line here. Makes the first.
And for the Spartans, number 14, Brandon Roeder. Number 21, Mason Rowe. And number 11, Kellen Theo.
So several substitutions here. For McFarland, McAllister Hayes will check back in for the Goslings. Braden Schmidt with his second shot. It goes in, and Schmidt 2 for 2 from the line. And those are his first baskets of the night. He cuts the lead to 2 with 6:45 remaining here in the first half. Several new players on the court here for McFarland. Mason Rowe, number 21, check back in. And a travel and a turnover by Kellen Peel, who just checked back in as well. Also checking in for McFarland was number 14, Braylon Roeder. As Brett Schwefel will bring it up the court here for the Goslings. Jake Hurchin over to McAllister Hayes, and now he traveled and back the other way we go. So Hayes will make a very quick appearance on the court as now Reese Camrath will check in his place. 6:13 and counting left here in the first half. It's an 18-16 Spartans lead. Turning and driving his Peel. He lost the basketball, and it's a turnover and back the other way to the Goslings. Jake Hurchin is going to inbound here for Watertown as they'll get the ball. Still only down 2. Feels like with the run that the Spartans have gone on, it's more than 2, but it is not. Brett Schwefel almost lost the ball, but he gets it over to Camrath. And now Calvin Hurchin has it as they work it into Schwefel. Now to Schmidt. Perfectly done, and he lays it in. Schmidt has 4 points, and the Goslings tie it up at 18 here in the first half. Kelly will hand it off to Meinholt. Meinholt steps back, now drives in. The shot is off, and the rebound will go to Braden Schmidt again. Up court quickly to Hurchin. Calvin trying to find Schmidt again, and he does, and it goes.
Brandon Schmidt.
Just waiting for the luck of the roll, and it goes in, and the Goslings retake the lead, 20-18 with 5:08 remaining here in the first half. Uh-oh. Peel now will drive. Thought the Goslings might have committed a foul for a moment. They don't call it. 3 on the way is off. It's going to go back to the Goslings. They're going to say it was off of Mason Rowe. So it's Caden Meinholt who took that 3, just couldn't get it to go. Ben Forbes is going to come back in the game. He's been the disruptor for the Goslings on offense, so no surprise they went back to Forbes. He's been, oh my, the lob to Schwefel. He caught it, couldn't get the shot to go. Now he does, and he's fouled, but the shot will not go in. Foul will be committed by Braylon Roeder. It's going to be his first and the team's third. Schwefel will go to the line, and he'll shoot 2. Ooh, rings in and out. Hayden Harrison will check back in for Caden Meinholt. And Schwefel makes it 1 for 2. He's got 5 points for the Goslings. The Goslings with that 3-point lead now, 21-18. Andrew Kelly will pass it over here to Braden Roeder, who works his way in. Roeder's shot is up. He's fouled. And he's going to go to the line. Braden Schmidt committed the foul that time. That's his first and the team's third. And now Roeder will go to the line. 6'2" senior makes the first. Roeder averages 7.5 a game. Certainly a nice role player for McFarland. And he gets the second one. Boy, both of these rims are letting it roll around a little bit tonight, but nonetheless, both shots do go in for Roeder, and it cuts the lead back to 1 as the Goslings clinging to that lead with 4:11 remaining here in the first half. Oh my, big lob up to Schmidt is no good. It's going to fly out of bounds, and the Spartans will take over. Braden Schmidt's going to get some rest, and Brady Schauer is going to come back in the game for the Goslings. Hayden Harrison gets it inside to Forbes. Now they hand it off, working it around to Kelly for 3. He got it.
A 3-point basket is by Andrew Kelly.
Kelly's got 8 points, and he gives the Spartans a 2-point lead with 3:45 left here in the first half. 3 on the way is good by Jake Hurchin. And just like that, Hurchin gives the Goslings a 1-point lead with 3:32 left in the first half. Hayden Harrison dribbling in, passing out. And Roeder is going to walk, and it's a turnover, and back the other way for the Goslings.
Returning for the Goslings, number 12, McAllister Hayes, and number 22, Cameron Kranz.
So McAllister Hayes, number 12, checking back in, and number 22, Cameron Kranz coming back in.
And for McFarland, number 2, Brady Ohawa.
And it is Brady Ohawa who will check back in for the Spartans here with 3:23 left. Goslings clinging to a 1-point lead and looking to extend that here. Reese Camrath will set the screen for Schwefel. And now Cameron Kranz trying to work his way inside, or at least find somebody inside. We're going to get a whistle and a foul on the floor. And I think they're going to get Hayden Harrison.
Number 21, Mason Rowe, his first, the team's fourth.
It's actually on Mason Rowe. Sometimes I just shouldn't guess on these on the floor fouls. You just never know. Anyway, 4th team foul. Goslings will get it. Schauer. Bouncer to Camrath. They kick it out to Kranz, who thought about a 3 for a moment. Just didn't get a clean pass, and now Schwefel will bounce it back into Schauer. Schwefel thought about a three, pulls it back, over to Hayes for three. He got it!
Three-point basket is good by McAllister Hayes.
McAllister Hayes gives the Goslings a 27-23 lead with 2:35 remaining in the first half. Inside they go to Ben Forbes, and now he kicks it out to Harrison. Inside to Ohala. His shot is off. Gets his own rebound. Ball's on the floor. And Kranz comes up with it, and here come the Goslings. Schwefel quickly driving, kicking. Hayes for three again. He got it again.
Three-point basket is good by McAllister Hayes.
Timeout, Jeff Meinholz. And the Goslings lead is now 7. What a run here for Watertown before the half. It's going to be a full timeout, and it's 30-23 Goslings. And how about that? Back-to-back threes from McAllister Hayes. He is certainly a sharpshooter, the freshman. He's got a lot of years left here to make some noise, and I have a feeling that's exactly what he is going to do. We talked about the swings in this game. It was Watertown early. Had that 7-2 run before the first timeout, and then all the way back came McFarland. They tied it up and took the lead. And now the Goslings have battled back here and made a run. And after back-to-back threes from McAllister Hayes, it was the timeout by Jeff Meinholz. Again, Goslings coming into this game at 2-10 overall. 0-7 in conference play, looking to win this game here tonight. That won't improve their conference record, but it will get them at least a third win on the year if they can hang on. Inbounds pass for the Spartans. We'll go to Andrew Kelly. Caden Meinholz, number 0, checking back in here for the Spartans. Also number 5, Kelvin Hurchin, checking back in for the Goslings. Forbes over to Ohala. Ohala turns the corner. He's got a smooth move, just could not find a lane. They get it out to Kelly. Now Forbes, bouncer inside to Ohala. He puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Forbes is fouled on his way up. I believe they're going to get Cameron Kranz.
The Watertown foul is number 22, Cameron Kranz. His first, the team's fourth.
So that's his first, team's fourth. And now Ben Forbes will shoot 2. Forbes came in off the bench in this game. He's got 6. And make it 7.
And from McFarland, number 14, Braylon Roeder.
Braylon Roeder will check back into the game for Brady Ohala. Forbes looking to make it 2 for 2. And he does. 8 points for Ben Forbes. Nice game here tonight. Again, we talked about that size advantage that he brings on the court. He narrows this Gosling lead back down to 5. And now Brady Schauer will drive. And he'll pass it over to Hayes. Hayes has the hot hand. Back-to-back threes from number 12. He thought about another one. Now pulls it back in, and they kick it back over to Hurchin. Kelvin turns. Pass over to Schauer. Looked for Camrath for a second. The window closed quickly. Bouncer to Schauer. Thought about a corner three, then pulled it down. Back over to Hurchin. Kelvin looking for some room. Turns the corner. Kicks it out. Kranz for 3. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Forbes. Had a good look. They got the open man they wanted. Just couldn't get the shot to go. And oh my, look out. That shot is off the mark from Braylon Roeder. And now a foul is committed, as it's Brady Schauer who hits the deck.
McFarland foul is number 14, Braylon Roeder, is second, the team's 5th.
Second foul on Roeder, team's 5th.
Returning from McFarland, number 2, Brady Ohala. Back into the Goslings, number 1, Brett Schwefel. Number 15, Brayden Schmidt.
So it's a non-shooting foul for McFarland that time around. 42 seconds left here in the first half. 30-25 Goslings, and you better believe it, the Goslings put their shooters on the court here. Maybe trying to get a shot off before halftime. Schwefel will just take it himself, and he's fouled. Schwefel's got 7, and he's going to go to the line to try to make it 8.
McFarland foul is number 2, Brady Ohala is second, the team's 6th.
The foul goes against Brady Ohawa, his second.
Lead for the Spartans, 21, Mason Rowe.
Number 6 on the team here in the half.
For the Goslings, Brett Schwefel.
Now Schreifel will try to make it an and one. And he will do just that. He's got 8 points here for the Goslings, 32, 25, 28 seconds left here in the first half. Hayden Harrison puts up a 3. Oh my, what a shot, he gets it to go. Well, the rim monster saved him again, and now it's 33-28 quickly with 13 seconds left. Goslings still have their shooters on the court. Schwefel drives, lays it up. Oh, just couldn't get it to fall. Kelly gets the rebound and back the other way come the Spartans. Kelly throws it up and no good. And so the second half of action here from Watertown High School. Again, you're listening to this production of Watertown TV. I'm Ethan Buss, and we will see you for the second half. All right, we are going to start the second half here as we come back to Watertown High School on this cold, frigid evening. Hopefully you're staying home and are safe. Like I said, let us do the work tonight for you. And I know you missed us for that 8-minute span, but we are about to get ready for the second half. Goslings with a 33-28 lead. And the Spartans will get the ball here to begin the half, and we will get going here with their possession. Kelly over to Ohala. Again, a strong first half for both teams. And that ball will be off of the Spartans and back the other way it goes to the Goslings. So for the Goslings, it was Calvin Hurchin and Brett Schwefel who both led the way with 8 points each in that first half. As the ball took a little walk down the court. And for the Spartans, it was 8 points for Forbes and Kelly each. They both shared 8. Really good first half of action. That last 40 seconds was pretty action-packed as Brett Schwefel looks to pick it up. Hurchin for 3, off the mark. Ooh, that's going to be off of the Spartans. Oh, no, it's not. They're going to send it back to McFarland. That was close. Looked like Braylon Roeder may have touched it, but nonetheless, they give it back to the Spartans. McFarland back to their starting lineup here on the court. With Meinholt, Roeder, shot up by Ohala's off the mark. Peel and Kelly. Goslings at their starters as well. Jake and Calvin Hurchin. Schwefel, shower as he drives and is fouled on the way in.
McFarland goes number 2 for Brady Ohala, his third, team's first.
Third foul for Brady Ohala.
In for the Spartans, number 24, Ben Forbes.
Team's first here in the second half, and they're going to bring Ben Forbes back in the game. He has been a problem for Watertown when they're on offense. They've been struggling to get the ball by him. The inbounds will go across the shower. Braden Schmidt, by the way, is the other Gosling on the court. Didn't mention him before. The action picked up pretty quickly as Braden Schmidt will now turn the corner. Schwefel left wide open for 3. He got it. Well, that was a mistake for the Spartans. You could hear the coaching staff yelling from the bench. But they just left Schwefel wide open. What a mistake that was. That ball is going to be off of Schmidt as he stepped on the baseline, and it will stay with the Spartans. Don't often see a shooter like Brett Schwefel left wide open like that, but that was just a really good job by the Goslings to throw him open. Turning and driving his Roeder, and he passes it back over to Kelly. Again, they're trying to work it into Forbes, and he gets the shot to go. Shower hit the deck. Might have been looking for a foul there, but nonetheless, no foul call. Forbes adds 2. He's now got 10 in the game. Schwefel stepped on the baseline, and it's a turnover back to the Spartans. So just like that, this game is within 6. As Andrew Kelly will bring it up for McFarland. They go into Forbes, now they kick it back out to Roeder. Over to Keelan Peel, and the shot is good from Forbes. He's got 12, and it's 36-32. Forbes comes into this game as their third leading scorer with 8 per game. He's starting to knock that right out of the water here with 12 already. As Hurchin drives and the shot is off the mark. Calvin gets it, and they're going to say he stepped on the baseline, and it's going to go back to McFarland. Interesting call there, but nonetheless, the Spartans will get the ball. Down 4 with 15:20 left in the game. Meinholt over to Roeder. Bodies hitting the floor everywhere as Forbes is fouled on his way up. And I believe they're going to get Braden Schmidt.
Watertown fouls number 5, Calvin Hurchin is first, the team's first. At the line, shooting 2 for McFarland, Ben Forbes.
And it's actually Calvin Hurchin who gets the foul. That's his first, team's first here in the second half. Ben Forbes is going to go to the line and misses the first. The lead remains at 4. As the Gosling student section gets animated, and Forbes makes it 1 of 2. He's got 13 points and cuts the lead to 3. Gosling's got to start to get some offense going here. As Jake Hurchin works it over to Schauer, now back to Jake, and they're going to work it inside to Braden Schmidt. Bouncer to wide open Schauer, he got it. Off the glass he goes, and it's 38-33 Goslings. And quickly inside to Roeder, and he's got it. 4 points for Braylon Roeder. 38-35. The lead is 3 for the Goslings. Schwefel for 3 again, and he's fouled. Big foul and a big mistake. Forbes with his second, and the team second here in the half, as Brett Schwefel will go to the line to shoot 3. First shot bounces in. That rim has been a friend of a lot of shooters tonight. Sometimes it rolls in and sometimes it doesn't. Schwefel makes the second one easily. And Schwefel goes, oh, and another foul. Schauer got the rebound and he was fouled on his way up. Did they get? They got Forbes again and his third, and the team's third. Boy, if the Goslings can get him in foul trouble, that is huge, and they do. And now Schauer misses the first, and Ben Forbes is going to come out. Amazing turn of events. Always got to be paying attention. Underneath the hoop. Schauer misses both and can't capitalize on the second foul. And back the other way, here come the Spartans. Down 5. Kelly fouled. They might get Braden Schmidt, but I've been wrong before, so we'll hold on.
The Watertown fouls number 15, Braden Schmidt is second, the team second. Line shooting 2 for the Spartans, Andrew Kelly.
It is Braden Schmidt, his second foul. Team's second here in the half. And Kelly makes the first shot. Callister Hayes will check in here for Braden Schmidt. Gosling's going to go with a smaller lineup. Andrew Kelly makes both shots at the line. He's now got 10 points for the visiting Spartans, as Jake Hurchin brings it up for the Goslings. They work it over to McAllister Hayes. Driving his Schauer, he got open again. 6 points, he's got 4 in the second half, and he's really providing the Gosling offense right now. 42-37. Watertown with 13:46 and a turnover. And the other way come the Goslings. Schwefel over to Kelvin. Bouncer to Hayes in the corner for 3. Off, rebound. Schauer. They work it back out to Jake. He drives, turns it up, and gets it to go. He's got 5. And it's 44-37 Goslings. And they bring the full court press. Meinholt lost it for a second. A tip trail over to Kelly, and now Roeder, shot is good, and he's fouled.
That's good by Dylan Roller. Marvin Collins, number 21, Brady Showers, first, the team's third.
It's Brady Shower who commits the foul. His first, team's third here in the second half, and now Roeder will try to make it a three-point play. And he does.
And for the guys, number 14, here's Camrath. Number 22, Cameron Kranz.
So Camrath and Kranz will check in for the Goslings here, relieving Jake Hurchin and Brady Shower for the moment. Chad Hayes does a lot of substituting in and out. Saw that last year with a lot of platoon rotations, if you will. And now Camrath for three. He got it! Camrath with his first basket of the night, and it's a big one to give the Goslings a 7-point lead, and looking to answer. No good, and a fight underneath the basket. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Spartans. Mason Rowe tried a three, went off, and there's a whole bunch of commotion after that. Inbounds here goes to Caden Meinholt. 5'7" Meinholt in trouble, gets it in. Roeder's up and good. So all of a sudden, Braylon Roeder is providing some offense here. He's got 9 points for the Spartans. McAllister Hayes for three, off, rebound. Goes to the Goslings. Schwefel slicing and dicing, but he can't get it to fall. And back the other way come the Spartans. Oh, inside to Roeder, no foul called, off the mark. Rebound Goslings. Calvin Hurchin turns the corner, lays it in. Timeout, McFarland. And so a 7-point lead for the Goslings forces a 30-second timeout here. My goodness. And again, they seem to come in spurts here. Another quick minute there, and all of a sudden the action picked up. Good thing we called a timeout. I think we all needed a breather there. Thank you for the timeout that time. So 12 minutes exactly left in the game. The Goslings with this 7-point lead, and boy, Calvin Hurchin there just turning on the Jets. A smooth move to the basket. Again, thank you for joining us this evening for this Watertown TV production. I am Ethan Buss. It's a cold night, but we're glad you're taking the time to listen in. We got a good one here as the Goslings lead 49-42 over the visiting McFarland Spartans. Ben Forbes inside, shot is no good. Rebound goes to Brett Schwefel. Back the other way, he comes and he turns and drives, and shot just gonna be off the mark. Rebound goes to the Spartans, but the Goslings playing some tight defense. Andrew Kelly is fouled, and the shot goes. The foul is gonna be on Calvin Hurchin. Calvin's second, team's fourth here in the half, and Andrew Kelly's going to try to make it a 3-point play. As Brady Shower now checks back in for the Goslings. And Kelly does make it a 3-point play. He's got 13 points, 49-45. That was a big moment there for McFarland, but now the Goslings got to try to answer. Schwefel turns and passes it over to Camrath. Now McAllister Hayes, they get it over to Schwefel, who bounces it in. Shower dribbling, passing, wide open for three is Schwefel, and he got it! Brett's got 16 points to lead the way for the Goslings, one away from his average. It's 52-45. So the 3 points the Spartans just got, answered quickly by the Goslings. That ball is thrown away. And back the other way come the Goslings. So Braylon Roeder is going to take the seat on the bench. He's limping. Hopefully he's okay. want to assume anything, but keep an eye on that. Brady Ohala, who's in foul trouble with 3, comes back in the game for the Spartans here. Goslings have worked quickly and effectively on offense lately, and Schwefel again trying to get it to go, and he can't this time. Off the mark, rebound goes to Kelly, and back the other way come the Spartans. Kelly turns and burns, and it's off the mark. Rebound was into the hands of Forbes. A lot of aggressiveness here, and a foul called on Caden Meinhold. A non-shooting foul. Ben Forbes thought he took a shot to the face. He may have, I could not tell from this vantage point, but nonetheless, McFarland gets called for the foul on the way back. And since the Goslings have picked up the speed, it's been tough for McFarland to answer as Kranz will lay it in. Kranz has 2, and it's a 9-point Gosling lead. Meinhold turns the corner, and he is fouled. And I believe they're going to get McAllister Hayes. They actually get Cameron Kranz on the foul. Meinhold will go to the line, and he will make the first shot. Jake Hurchin will check back in for McAllister Hayes. Meinhold goes 2 for 2 from the line, and it's 54-47. Again, the Goslings trying to keep on the gas pedal here. And the bounce pass over to Kranz. He's got another basket. That's the same play they just ran before. And it worked again. And the lead is still 9. Bounce to Forbes, who almost walked with it, but he got it away. Kelly turning and driving in. And now Ben Forbes will step on the baseline, and a turnover. Goslings ball up 9 with 9:22 left here in the game. So it's Camrath, Jake Hurchin, Calvin Hurchin, Cameron Kranz, and Brady Schauer on the court for the Goslings as they begin this possession here. Schauer fakes a shot, pulls it down, dribbling. Pass over to Kranz, he lost it for a second. Calvin Hurchin for 3, and he got it! Kelvin's got 13, and the Goslings lead is 59-47. Brady Ohala turns and drives, and he's fouled. I believe they're going to get Cameron Kranz for his 3rd.
The line on those is 22 Cameron Kranz, his 3rd, 15-6. At the line, 2 for McFarland, Brady Ohala.
So Brady Ohala will go to the line. That's 6 team fouls on the Goslings. Ohala's shot off the mark.
And for McFarland, number 5, Hayden Harrison, and number 14, Braylon Roller. Back into Watertown, number 15, Braden Schmidt.
So Braden Schmidt will check back in for the Goslings. Also Braylon Roeder checking back in for McFarland. Shot is off the mark. Back into the hands of Ohala, and his shot is off and stolen away. And the Goslings have Jake Hurchin up court, and he lays it in. He's got 7, and it's 61-47 Goslings with 8:33 left. Inside to Forbes, he throws up a duck, and it's no good. Uh-oh, trouble here. Ball knocked out of bounds by Ohala. The Goslings will maintain possession here with 8:23 left in regulation. And here comes Brett Schwefel. Bounces it into Schauer. And now Brady Schauer kicks it out. Schwefel turns, and the pass goes over to Calvin Hurchin. Oh, what a move. Jake Hurchin gets it to go. He's got 9. Goslings lead 63-47 with 7:57 left. This Goslings offense, well done the past few possessions. And Ben Forbes is off. Up they go to Jake again, and he's got it again. He's got 11. And Jeff Meinhold needs to call a timeout because the Goslings are rolling. 65-47. Boy, this has to feel good for the Goslings and Chad Hayes. They are on fire right now. $16 points now for Brett Schwefel. He's done a phenomenal job, but boy, Calvin Hurchin and Jake Hurchin have provided a lot. 15 combined points. They've done a nice job. 11 points rather for Hurchin, 13 for Calvin Hurchin. What a phenomenal job they've done. Give a shout out to Kelvin Mallow, who's firing up the Goslings student section down there. Gotta love to see it. It'll be interesting to see how the Goslings close this game out. Things sure did pick up in a hurry. The lead is 18 now. By far the biggest lead of the game for Watertown. 7:39 left in regulation, and you can just tell that the Goslings have brought a little bit more energy here in the second half. Harrison turning and passing over to Kelly. 3 on the way from Forbes. Off the mark, rebound Schwefel. So Ben Forbes, who was red hot earlier, has gone cold in this second half for the Spartans. Brady Shower dribbling, passing it over now to Braden Schmidt. Schmidt over to Shower, almost lost it. Regains it, turns, shot is off, and a foul is going to be called here. Are they going to get Brady Shower here? They will, his second, team 7th. Brady Shower trying to plead his point to the official, but to no avail.
And the line shooting 1-1 for the Spartans.
Goslings are over the limit with their 7-team fouls, so that means the Spartans will shoot 1-1 from here on out. Roeder's first shot goes in, so he'll get a second. He's got 10 points. And the second one is off. Rebound will go to Braden Schmidt. And the Goslings will bring it back the other way. McAllister Hayes for 3. He's off the mark this time. Rebound goes to Mason Rowe. And here comes the Spartans. Ohala bounces inside to Roeder. Roeder's just going to keep it himself, try to find the basket. Instead he gets trapped. Throws it over to Ohala, who throws it up, and he's fouled.
Ohala's the one Brett Schwefel, his first team's 8. Line shooting 2 for the Spartans, Brady Ohala.
Brett Schwefel called for the foul here, and now Ohala will shoot 2. The first shot is off the mark. This is a shooting foul, so automatic 2 shots, not the 1-and-1 opportunity you'd see on the court foul. Second shot will go in for Ohala. 65-49 Goslings with 6:18 left here in the game. Brett Schwefel turns the corner, works it all the way around, hands it off to McAllister Hayes. Back to Schwefel. Quickly over to Kelvin, and now they bounce it into Braden Schmidt, and he gets it to go. Braden's got 8, and it's 67-49 Goslings with 5:52 left in regulation. They're going to work this one into Mason Rowe. Rowe passes it out to Hayden Harrison for 3. It's off, but Rowe gets the rebound and lays it in. That's Rowe's first basket. 6'1" junior for the Spartans. Getting on the board here. Calvin Hurchin gets a screen. Good defense by Hayden Harrison. He's going to stay with the Goslings, but that was a nice job by Harrison to stay with his man. Meanwhile, Caden Meinhold's going to check back in the game for Brady Ohala. Ohala's been in foul trouble most of the game, but he's played a very physical game for sure. Schwefel waiting for the play to develop. Now he's just going to step on it, and he'll give it over to Jake Hurchin, who drives and he gets it to go. Jake's got 13, and the shot from Mason Rowe on this end is no good, but he's fouled. And I believe they're going to get Braden Schmidt. It is Brett Schwefel who draws the foul. Mason Rowe makes his first shot from the line. 9 team fouls here in the second half for the Goslings. I'm sure Coach Hayes is not going to like that very much, but nonetheless, Mason Rowe has 4 points for the Spartans. Goslings still with a fairly comfortable lead, but you don't ever want to say you're too comfortable. Schwefel over to Calvin Hurchin, who drives, and the shot is off. Tipped by Braden Schmidt, back to Carson, and it's off the mark, and a foul will be called on the floor. Who are they going to get here? I believe they're actually going to call it on Hayden Harrison. No, they won't. On second thought, they'll get Braden Schmidt. But Hayden Harrison is going to go to the line. It's a 1-and-1 opportunity. Again, the Goslings are over the limit, so no matter what, the Spartans will be shooting on any foul. Harrison misses the first. Confused that they called here. They thought, oh my, pass to Hurchin was off, and the Spartans will maintain possession. I thought for sure it was going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity there. For some reason, it was 2 shots for Harrison, but I don't know if they just missed that one or don't know what happened. But nonetheless, the lob inside to Kelly, and he lays it in. Kelly's got 15 points of the 55 for the Spartans. Schwefel over to Calvin, now over to Cameron Kranz, and they work it back to Schwefel. Brett turns and burns, and the shot is up and no good. It's going to be off of Shower, and it'll be back to the Spartans here. Schwefel averaging those 17.4 a game. You know he'd like to make 2 more baskets to make sure he maintains his average. Oh, and a foul there. That's going to be on Jake Hurchin. It's his first foul of the game, but the team's 11th. And now Caden Meinhold will go to the line. So the Spartans know that they're going to go to the line no matter what. They're going to call this a shooting foul, so 2 shots for Meinhold as he makes the first. So it's not a bad idea to try to jump into a foul. That's what we saw Caden do that time, and he makes, and they're actually going to give him 3 because he was beyond the 3-point line, so it's 3 shots for Caden Meinhold, and he makes all of them. And you can see Coach Jeff Meinholt calling for that full court press defense. That's what they're going to do. They take advantage of it, and now Meinholt puts 2 more in, and Chad Hayes is going to have to call a timeout, so hold on a second. With 3:49 left, all of a sudden it's a 9-point game again, and the Spartans are not done yet. Boy, what a game. A lot of action here tonight. Definitely one of the better games of the year for the Goslings offensively, but boy, give the McFarland Spartans credit. They're putting together a nice little run here in the past couple minutes. 15 points now for Andrew Kelly. He leads the way. Ben Forbes has been quiet in the second half, but he's got 13 for the Spartans. But Caden Meinholt now has 10. He scored their last 5 after he had 3 shots from the line, and then he had the basket off of the steal, and now has 10 points. Meanwhile, for the Goslings, Brett Schweifel stuck at 16. One more basket will get him to 18 and get his average. 13 points each for Jake Hurchin and Kelvin Hurchin. Goslings have gotten good production all the way around offensively tonight. That's what they kind of expect to happen when it all goes right. And tonight it's all been going right. As Brett Schweifel finds his man inside, it's Kelvin Hurchin. The bouncer into Shower, and he gets it to go. Shower's got 8. Jeff Meinholt is yelling for a foul. Excuse me, a travel rather, no call. Andrew Kelly's 3 is off. Mason Rowe will get the rebound and the shot. He's got 6 points. They lead back to 9. To Shower. Over to Kranz, who lays it up. No good. Shower got it, and he's fouled. Shower's got 10. Coach Meinholt wanted to travel again. That is the 3rd foul on Braylon Roeder. Team's 5th here in the second half, and Shower will try to make it a 3-point play. It's off. Ball rolls on the ground for a while and is picked up by Hayden Harrison. Harrison hands it off to Meinholt. Now Andrew Kelly turns the corner, drives, lowers the shoulder, can't get the shot to go. It's tipped over to Schweifel, and back the other way come the Goslings. Schweifel, Jake Hurchin, got it. Jacobs got 15 for the Goslings. Kelly tried to get a little smooth, and he lost the ball. Up to Jake again, and he's got another basket. He's got 17. What a game from Jacob Hurchin tonight. Harrison trying to turn the corner. Jake Hurchin picked his pocket. Calvin Hurchin finishes. And the Hurchins are getting it done right now. My goodness. 79-62 Goslings, and a foul called. It is going to be on Jacob Hurchin. Caden Meinholt is going to go to the line. This is going to be the 2nd foul on Hurchin. Meinholt will go to the line and shoot 2. He's got the first. 2:01 remaining here in regulation. 79-63 Goslings lead. Meinholt misses the 2nd shot. Goslings break the full court press, and now Schweifel will travel, and that'll give the ball right back to McFarland with 1:52. Jeff Meinholt trying to keep his guys motivated here. Even in a game that might not seem winnable anymore, you want to finish strong and find something to build on. What a move by Caden Meinholt. Couldn't get the shot to go. Braylon Roeder threw it up, and he hits the deck, and it's no good. And the Goslings will get it back. Maybe. And what they call here? They called a timeout. Coach Jeff Meinholt is upset. He's yelling that Schwefel didn't have possession of the ball when he called timeout, but they grant the timeout to Chad Hayes. And you can see Jeff Meinholt having a conversation with the official over there on the sideline. A lot of emotion riding high tonight. Two teams who, quite honestly, are trying to turn the corner on their season. And at the end of the day, that's easier said than done. But the Goslings, boy, this is what Coach Chad Hayes has hoped for. I go back to the beginning of last season, and Chad Hayes mentioned the youth on this team, just trying to find some rhythm. And all of a sudden, it feels like tonight, they're finding their identity a little bit. This rhythm that they've been wanting to find for a couple of years now, they're finally settling into that. Brady Schauer is going to inbound it here for the Goslings. Jay Kirchen will bring it up the court. Goslings trying to close out this minute, 26. And now a foul going to be called, and I believe they're going to get Caden Meinhold, and they do, his team second. Number 6 on the team in this half. One more, and the Spartans are over the limit as Brady Schauer will inbound it to Brett Schwefel. And now a foul will be called on Hayden Harrison. And that should put Brett Schwefel on the line, shooting 1-1. And it will. Over the limit are the Spartans, over the limit are the Goslings, so any foul from here on out is shooting. Schwefel's first shot on the 1-1 is up. He's got his average. And he misses the second shot. Schauer gets the rebound. Foul called underneath the hoop. And they're going to get Brady Schauer on the foul. That's his third, team's 11th here in the half.
And the line shooting to McFarland, Mason Rowe.
And Mason Rowe will go to the line and shoot. Stop adding on to those fouls after 10. Rowe makes the first. The Goslings by far going to get their most impressive win of the year here tonight as Mason Rowe makes both shots. Jay Kirchen, boy, almost picked it up behind the half-court line. Got lucky there. Minute 12, Gosling just trying to run the clock. Schauer inside to Kelvin Hirchen. Back over to Schwefel, who's fouled. It is Hayden Harrison, his second, team's 8th. And Schwefel will go to the line once again. And he misses it, but Schauer gets the rebound and puts it in. So he tried to do last time, and then he got called for the foul. Not this time, though. He gets the rebound and the basket, and he's got 12 points. And the Goslings, with under a minute left, have an 82-65 lead. Andrew Kelly dribbles in, kicks it out. Mason Rowe is short on the 3. Hayden Harrison gets the rebound, though, and now Andrew Kelly's shot is off. Mason Rowe again on the rebound, back to Kelly. Kelly's shot is off, and another offensive rebound, my goodness. Mason Rowe for 3. Once again off, and once again an offensive rebound, and now a foul called on Kelvin Hirchen, his third. And that will send Braylon Roeder to the line.
Number 5, Kelvin Hirchen is third. Line shooting 2.5, Braylon Roeder.
So no matter what, so this is what I missed before, that double bonus for Spartans, so they shoot 2 no matter what from here on out. No 1-and-1 situation. So anytime a team is over double digits in fouls, opposing team will shoot 2 automatically as Braden Schmidt lays one in, and he's fouled. Braden Schmidt has 10 points tonight.
McFarland fouls for 14, Braylon Roller is 4. Full-line shooting 1 for the Goslings, Braden Schmidt.
So Braylon Roller has 4 fouls now tonight. Schmidt could not make it a 3-point play as that shot rings in and out. But a good night for Braden Schmidt. 13 seconds. Meinholz throws up a floater. He's got 13. And now Schwefel is fouled. And I think that might be it for Braylon Roeder. He might have just fouled out unless they call it. And that is it. Braylon Roeder has fouled out of this game. And Kellen Peel will check back in. And now Schwefel will go to the line and shoot 2 as now the Goslings, excuse me, now the Spartans rather, are in the double bonus. Schwefel skips one off the front of the rim and no good. Just needs one more basket to get above his average here tonight. And he'll do it. He's got 18 to lead the Goslings. 85-69, 3 seconds. Hayden Harrison drills a 3. And the buzzer sounds. And the Goslings pull one out here tonight. 85-72 here from Watertown High School. So a much needed win for the Goslings. They will move to 3-10 overall. Meanwhile, McFarland drops to 3-9 on the year. Again, we mentioned Schwefel with those 18 points. He led the way for the Goslings. We're going to sign off here tonight from Watertown TV. Again, the Goslings are winners tonight, 85-72. My name is Ethan Buss. So long, everybody. Stay safe, stay warm, and have a good evening.